good time. Every Tuesday here it's a good opportunity for all kinds of different types of bands to get out and do their thing. And we're going to stretch it out a little bit here tonight. And this band, I don't even know the name of this band because they don't know. They haven't really come up with anything. They've had like 3 or 4, you know, the top-notch, top of the cream, but none of them really made it, and they didn't really like any of them. So we discussed, and I brought in the angle of Mr. Dave Chisholm here, who's a graduate from Simon Fraser University, a scholar band. This gentleman goes out of his way to help musicians. He owns a rental PA shop here in Vancouver and helps out a lot of clubs. Dave is going to talk about the band a little bit, nicely. Then he's going to introduce the band, and nobody knows the name of the band other than Dave Chisholm right now. There we go, Dave Chisholm. Thank you much.
Okay, well, the global talent search is what we're talking about, you know. And my company, the RockShop, looks all around the world, Azerbaijan, all kinds of unpronounceable countries. And we look for young musicians who aren't just fantastic players, like these 3 young men, but role models for the community that have diverse lives and add to the fabric that is our culture. And remember, although I sponsor the band is really sponsored by alcohol. Now, you know, the government tells us that speed and alcohol do not mix, but you know, when I eat speed, I can drink so much fucking alcohol it's unbelievable. Alcohol also makes unattractive people attractive and causes marriages. And remember, if you ever get a terminal illness, marry a fat, ugly person and move to a mobile home because it'll seem like so much longer than 1 year. I digress. So alcohol, you guys are going to drink lots of alcohol tonight, is that correct? Okay. But back to the global talent search of these fantastic young men. I want to talk about Steve McKenzie. Steve, any big fans of Steve McKenzie here? Now, you guys probably didn't know that Steve is a professor of Scottish history. He speaks 11 languages, and he worked with Mother Teresa and the lepers in the Black Hole of Calcutta. He actually cut the famous album by the Leapin' Leopards, which is Let Me Hold Your Hand for the Weekend, okay? Steve McKenzie, a fantastic individual, a guy who has achieved so much, who has had so much sex with himself and a few other people. I want to talk about Germ now. Germ is a fantastic individual as well. He plays 11 instruments. He's an underwater welder. And of course his hobbies are skydiving and making Eiffel Towers out of popsicle sticks. How about it, Germ? Now before I introduce Eddie here, we're going to have a guest star, Chloe. Now Chloe is very beautiful, talented. She's an actress, she's a model, and she also makes exact replicas of particle accelerators out of pipe cleaners, and has a great set of tits. How about it for Chloe? Not just good looking, but good looking enough, for sure. Without even the alcohol, okay. Now Eddie Wentz here, personal friend of mine. This guy is a fantastic individual. He has done so much to stop cat hairballs from being a problem in other areas of houses that he's lived in. He is also an underwater welder. He celebrates diversity. He's a fantastic person, and he plays the drums. You know what I mean? What else can you say? Now, folks, are you ready for this? Let's have are you ready to cheer for this band when they find out what their name is? The Global Talent Search is so happy to announce the Screw Tops! Thanks, everybody. The winners of the Global Talent Search, the Screw Tops. Love you guys.